Tariffs could increase auto prices by as much as $10,000 and possibly even more for trucks, according to an article by Kelley Blue Book. With 25% tariffs set to take effect soon, the car market may see the biggest impact. If these tariffs hold, we could see prices returning to near pandemic levels. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to click like and subscribe. So today, I have an article from Kelley Blue Book, and I want to share some interesting points about how they think these tariffs will affect prices. As I speak, it seems the 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada are moving forward. I don't know if they will stick, but I want to discuss the implications if they do. I believe there will be only one real winner if these tariffs go through, and I'll mention who that is shortly. First, let's look at a Kelley Blue Book article titled, "Trump Confirms Tariffs, What Car Shoppers Should Expect." Now, some articles project cost increases as high as $12,000, but you have to take these claims with a grain of salt because the issue is politically charged. Much of what you read is driven by bias on one side or another. However, Kelley Blue Book's analysis seems more balanced, and they note something I strongly agree with. Tariffs will likely raise the price of virtually every car sold in the United States, both new and used, but may not show up on window stickers overnight. They elaborate on this with another quote explaining that the vehicles currently on dealer lots won't immediately see these added costs because automakers aim to keep about a 75-day supply of inventory, 60 days on lots plus 15 in transit. Some automakers are well short of that target, but a few have actually exceeded it by quite a bit. This is really important, and I've addressed it before. The day's supply for some automakers is well above average. Jeep, Ram, Nissan, and Ford, for instance, all have a backlog. In fact, Kelley Blue Book references the same Cox Automotive graph I've shared before, showing Ford at 138 days of supply and others like Jeep, Infiniti, and Nissan, each at 128 days. In the short run, these high inventories mean prices likely won't be affected much. Over the long run, though, there'll certainly be an impact. Now, regarding the big winner in all of this, it's without a doubt the dealerships, particularly Ford and Stellantis dealers. They stand to benefit the most out of all of this. If there's a shortage of new cars elsewhere, they've got a surplus on their lots, including tons of older previous year units. So in that situation, it's a double win for them. On one hand, they don't have to worry as much about taking new allocations, which would have cost them more interest payments on their floor plan. So they get that relief. And on the other hand, the longer these tariffs remain, the more profit they can make by slowly increasing prices as the supply steadily dwindles. According to the article, prices could climb by as much as $9,000 for SUVs and over $10,000 for trucks, effectively hitting pandemic-level pricing. However, I don't believe dealers will charge anywhere near those amounts, even if the tariffs last a while, because automakers can still produce cars domestically, unlike during the pandemic. Now, it won't be easy and it would require reopening or relocating production plants, but that option exists. Still, in the short term, prices could spike by as much as 15% before eventually settling back down once domestic production ramps up. Automakers, of course, would lose revenue while dealerships reap big profits. If these tariffs are permanent, I believe there will be 3 phases before the full transition. The first is what I would call the lag phase. This, in my opinion, will be the first month or two. In this phase, you won't see any effect from a price or inventory standpoint. The second phase will be the price increase phase. This will be the next 2 months as the reserve supply of cars starts to dry up. At that point, we start seeing fewer and fewer dealers giving out discounts or deals on cars. It will be subtle and you won't visibly see any shortages on lots. The months after that will be the last phase. This is where things start to go in full gear. You will start noticing the shortages more visibly in dealerships. This is when dealers will start to add more and more markups and add-ons because they know prices are starting to peak. Because at that point, most of, if not all, automakers have already started contingency plans for production, and it's only a matter of time before the shortages go away. So this is when dealers will be at their most sleaziest because they know they don't have much time to get away with price gouging. So if these tariffs stay put, the car market will become a nightmare for about 6 to 9 months. And it's not just the car market. This article also mentions another important factor. Since so many car parts are imported, the cost of insurance and repairs will go up too. In fact, this article states, a recent analysis from insurance pricing service Insurify predicted that the tariffs will push car insurance rates up 8% by the end of 2025 from $2,313 to $2,502. So not only could cars get more expensive, keeping them will get more expensive, and who knows, maybe even gas prices will get more expensive. If the tariffs stay, the car market could be rough the next few months. That includes the used market too. Now, with used cars, it absolutely could go back to pandemic prices. There isn't a glut of used inventory like there is with new cars. So if supply goes down, it just stays down until months after the new car market gets back to normal levels. So if you're considering a used vehicle, it may be wise to act sooner rather than later. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.